Alright, well, I thought I'd do another unboxing video here. I got a couple more things for the shop. Let's see here. I'll make bring this over here. Of course, you saw that last time, a Variac. I'm going to run electric wire from the fuse box over there and make an outlet over here. This is where my radio bench is going to be, is over here now. It sounds like it's trying to rain outside. We had a little bit of rain earlier. It's still awful humid. Oh, packing peanuts. Isn't this lovely? This is apparently supposed to be new old stock. Here. Let me get the box closed back up where it can't open up again. I don't like the idea of that packing peanuts going all over the place. What we have here is a brand new old stock isolation transformer. Which I'll use. Now that I have one, I can use one. 2-prong plug, but it does have a wide outlet and the narrow outlet for the hot and the neutral. Set this over here. Now we'll see what we got in here. I'm hoping that this will sort of complete the test equipment I'll have to get for the foreseeable future. I may have to work on this a bit. Wow, this is interesting. Interesting packaging, to say the least. I think I'm going to have to flip it upside down here, at least to get it out of the box. Well, at first you don't succeed. Cut somewhere else. It's still pretty damn humid out here, so I'm not going to do any electrical work anytime in the near future. Well, apparently they glued the inside packaging to the outside box. So we'll cut through the box as well. This dull old knife. Well. Guess they really didn't want me getting this out of this box. Everyone else complains that people on eBay sell stuff that isn't packaged well. I tend to get stuff on eBay that's packaged entirely too well. Well, it's coming. Looks like they use spray foam insulation on this thing is what it looks like. That's exactly what it looks like, and in fact, spray foam insulation. Well, I like stuff being packaged well as much as the next guy, but this is ridiculous. There's a difference to it being packaged well and package overkill. You ought to be able to get the thing out of the box when you order something. Wouldn't you agree? Good heavens. As I say, spray-in insulation. Just absolutely wonderful. How will this lift out now? Possibly. I don't really want to dump it out now because I've got the face of it. Sort of. I've got it sort of exposed now. Yeah. So much for reusing this box. Good God Almighty. Jill blind. Cool. I think I finally got it. I do. I finally got it. There might be a receipt in here somewhere, but I'm not hunting for it. Oh my God. What we have here is a night RF signal generator. With bits of spray foam insulation stuck to it as well. Whoever packaged that up, that was an interesting idea. But I can tell you, it's a pain in the ass to get unpackaged. Yes, I definitely need to get something set up here now. Get an electric line run over here so I can work on things a bit easier. So now I have my Hickok 532 tube tester, my new Variac, new old stock isolation transformer, and used night RF signal generator. Now I'm sure there's a lot more equipment that I can use, like a signal tracer, oscilloscope, stuff like that. But for just the basic hobbyist, which is all I am, I'm hoping that that will be enough equipment to start out with anyways. Of course, I still have all my transistors, and not transistors, but resistors and capacitors in there, and that piece of crap 45 watt doesn't get hot for 15 minutes soldering iron. But on the other hand, I do have that Goodwiller soldering iron. Now, I started out using that citrus strip, as you recall, on this radio cabinet. I've about got the top of it just about stripped down. Sorry about that. There's a bug crawling up my shirt here. As you can see, I still got quite a ways to go on it. But the top is looking a whole lot better. There's a few little places left on the top yet that haven't quite gotten there, but the further I go along, the better it's looking. This was where I last left off, was right here. I need to go ahead and start that here sometime soon. The zip strip didn't work out so well at first, so I started using the old, the citrus strip didn't start out working well at first, so I started using the old zip strip. And that, it is poisonous and extremely flammable. And this and that and the other, all the average dangerous stuff, but it does work a whole lot faster than the citrus strip. But I did learn, since it's been a long time since I stripped anything, I learned that I was putting it on too thinly. I should have remembered that. I did not, but once I started putting the citrus strip again on fairly thickly and in smaller areas, it began taking it down a lot better. Now I still need to lightly go over this with sandpaper and sand it down smooth and get what little residues of the stripper is left off of it. And there's a spot I can go over again. And over here is a spot that I can go over again. But it's coming along pretty nicely. I've got it down to bare wood on almost all the top of it now. Now all I've got to do is from here down, and I think it'll be easier. At least the sides will be easier, and those should be easier because there's not as much curved wood. The bottom might be a bugger again, but all in all, and of course there's the paint specs buzz. I say every old radio I've ever seen has specks of paint on it. I'm like, couldn't you throw a tarp over it or something? You can still turn the radio on, just throw a tarp over the thing, man. Till you get the painting done. Anyway, that's about all there is to report tonight. I want to stay out here for a little bit, turn the pan towards me and turn it up on high and start trying to strip a little bit more of this. Until then, this is Gary signing off. Well, it's about 15 minutes later, and I've worked my way around the front of it here. The stuff is still soaking on there right now, the old citrus strip. I went back using it. Basically because I'm not worried about whether I wear gloves or not when I use citrus strip. I guess I should be, but I'm just not. I can wipe it off fairly easy before it does anything to me. Now I'll take this rag here and just go across, fold it over a little bit and come back. If I can keep from tipping the cabinet over. And it's looking pretty good. Of course, I'll have to go back over it some more. I'll do that off camera because it's hard to do this with just one hand. But I'm around to the halfway point on this part of it now, because there's the Philco decal. I say what little I get on my hand, I'll take another clean rag and wipe it right back off. But I'm gonna go ahead and set this camera down now. And do a little bit more wiping off here and show you the progress I'm making. This is Gary, signing off again.